Hey guys, welcome to my Blender tutorial series, and in this tutorial we'll be going over object mode and edit mode. If you guys weren't there for the last tutorial, it was pretty important. It was about grabbing objects, rotating them, and scaling them. If you missed it, you can always go down to the link in the description, and that'll take you to a playlist with all the video tutorials. But let's get right into today's tutorial. When you load up Blender for the first time, it by default loads up object mode. In object mode, you can select different objects and you can interact with them via the properties menu. In object mode, objects are scaled away from the origin point. So if I move the origin point somewhere there, then as you can see, it moves away from it. And that is the same thing applies for rotating and grabbing objects. But in object mode, you can't change and modify precise faces, edges, or vertices. You can only change and modify the entire shape. But let's say you want to modify this exact face. Let's say you want to make this face a little bit bigger. So what you can do, you can select on the cube here, and you can click tab, which is a shortcut to switch between edit mode and object mode. Or you can go down to this drop down here and select edit mode. Once you're in edit mode, you have these top three buttons here. This is for vertices select, this is for edge select, and this is for face select. You can use the shortcuts 1, 2, and 3 for vertices, edge, and face. So like we were envisioning earlier, you can select the face on top and you can scale it along the Shift Z axis. Remember, Shift Z means on all the axes but the Z axis. But not only faces can be modified, but edges and vertices too. And so when you select an edge, you could grab it, you could rotate it, or you could scale it. This applies for the face and a specific vertex. In edit mode, you can also select individual faces, or you can select two at a time by selecting the first one and shift selecting the next one. One more thing is that in edit mode, you can't select other meshes. You can only select the first mesh you clicked. But if you want to edit two meshes at a time, for example, you can duplicate this for now. And if you shift select the other one and you hit tab, now you're in edit mode on both of them. So if you tap A, which is an alternation for Control A or Command A, you're selecting everything, not these outside ones though, but since we selected these two cubes, we're getting the edit mode of these two cubes, and you can make similar changes. Of course, you can tap A in object mode too, but that will just select everything in the viewport. So that's really it for today's tutorial. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.